What about Gary Jennings, a guy who's quiet, seems cerebral when we're around him, but then you get him out on the field and he's signaling the first downs, dancing, smiling on his way to the end zone. I mean, how do you describe the type of person that he is out there and how maybe he flips a switch when he gets on the field?
Yeah, he's very cerebral. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good word on how you put it with Gary. Very calculated. But that kid loves to play the game, and you can see just from the emotion that he plays with. I love it when he does the first down. He does that every single day in practice, so it's kind of just like that just translates from practice out onto the field, which I hope to be seeing a lot of that this year. But Gary's awesome. It's been it's not a shocker to any of us in that facility because that's what we saw every single day. The kid come to work. The problem with him is that he won't tell you that he's hurting. He just goes as fast and hard as he can go until he just starts cramping and he can't go anymore. Which, that's a true testament to him. He's going to leave everything that he's got out there on the field. Very pleased with the progress and seeing him with all the work that he's put into it and seeing the success that he's having, especially in that first game.
At what point in the offseason did you expect for him to maybe have these kinds of games that he had Sunday?
Fall camp, the first few practices, I knew that he was a special player. Will had a great, over the summer, Will built great continuity that I've talked to you guys about before, and that translated out there on the field. But we knew that in fall camp and about the first 4 or 5 practices that the kid could pretty much take over a game.
Matt, don't leave.
So that's when we first started. We started to realize as a coaching staff that we need to start getting them the ball a little bit more.
You passed the ball 56 times in the first game. Would you like to maybe throw it a little bit less and run it a little bit more as the game goes on?
No doubt, no question. I thought we were pretty balanced going into really the fourth quarter. That fourth quarter, I think the final drive, it was a 14-play drive. We threw it 12 times. That the stats get a little bit skewed based off of the situation of the game, but definitely want to get the run game going a little bit more and get the touches to those running backs and let them do their thing.
And you're calling plays from the field or the box?
The field.
What makes you choose the field over the box like a lot of other coordinators do?
I like to get the vibe of the game. I like to get the feel of the atmosphere. I like to look the quarterback in the eyes and see where he's at. I did that a lot with freshman quarterbacks, guys that are making their first career starts, and even with other skill guys, just to see if the atmosphere is too big for them or maybe that they're ready to respond. That's something I learned from Dana back in the day, and you have a great feel for where the team is from just a mentality standpoint.
So it's just better for communication with everyone when you're down there?
Very, very much better. When you're talking with Will, he understands exactly what you want, and I can even scream things at him on the field, and he understands what I need, and he'll change plays and get us and be on the same page as me.
How did you think that first game went with you and play calling instead of having Dana call the plays? How do you think that went?
I thought it went well. I didn't have really any communication errors. There was one communication error with me and Will throughout the course of the game, which there's a lot of plays. We only had one of them, and it didn't even do anything. It didn't affect anything. It was actually a positive game play. So, I thought it went well. I did. I thought the communication in the press box was great. I thought the substitutions went well. I thought Dane and I worked well together. And I thought everyone ran pretty smooth for the first time.
How often are you able to talk to the players when you're on the field? Because obviously you're thinking about what play to call next, but how often are you able to communicate with the guys down there?
All the time, especially in between series is where we get the most communication in. During the drive, it's more about calling the plays and getting the right personnel on the field. But I thought communication was great throughout the course of the